Bob's cousin is very crazy. He's hitting this sword here on the ground, and he said, I'm protecting myself so I don't disappear. Man, you're not going to disappear out of nowhere. That's not really how it works. But now he came closer. He said, you don't know what's happening. That's simply a lie. But now both of us are watching television to know the news of the day. He said, a person disappeared today, and what's even stranger is that he vanished out of nowhere. How does a person disappear out of nowhere? That's practically impossible. But now this camera footage is showing on the television. Okay, it's just normal footage. It's nothing special. But now he simply disappeared. Man, how is something like that possible? Bob's cousin, unfortunately you are right. People are disappearing, and we have to go there to the store now. So I'm already getting here to my car, and he has to come here too to help me. So finally he got in here. I don't know how you knew about this ahead of time. Somehow, Bob's cousin knew about the disappearances even before they appeared on the news. And now Big is coming here in front of the candy store that he likes. And now unfortunately, this is closed. Worst of all, he doesn't even know the reason why this is closed. He said, leave please. Only authorized people can enter in here. I'm sure that I will be able to get in here. Big, unfortunately you can't go there, but I'm sure that I can. So now he is looking here. He said, of course not. Only people who work for the FBI enter crime scenes. But I have to find out what's happening to the city because a resident is here. I should have the right to enter in here. And now he grabbed this gun. Calm down. Can you lower that? Because I really don't want fights. But where did he go? I don't know where Bob's cousin is going. I only know that I'm coming here after him. Bob's cousin, tell me what you are doing. I don't know why you are going there. He said, you parked in the handicapped spot. Look, I know that, but that's the least of our problems. There are people disappearing here. I think both of us can't ignore this anymore. And now he agreed with that. But tell me, why are you coming back here? I really don't understand. I only know that I'm following him, and now he went in here. Okay, I'm coming here too, and the police officer is up ahead. Okay, I'm going to hide right in this part, and now I'm crouched down here. He heard a noise, and he's looking back here. Since he didn't find anything, he went back to looking here ahead. He didn't notice that we are here. Okay, Bob's cousin, I have a mission. I have to see everything that is here, but I'm looking, and there is nothing. Literally, there is nothing here that says the reason why he disappeared. And Bob's cousin is just watching this police officer, but the police officer is looking over there, and now he is coming toward my car. Okay, I'm seeing everything that is in the candy store. I'm searching all the drawers, and strangely, Bob's cousin is helping me. I didn't expect that from him. But Bob's cousin, do you know what is even stranger? There is nothing here that indicates the reason why he disappeared. So he came closer. He said, I thought it was to steal candy, and now he is eating this candy. Obviously, it is not for you to eat that. We came here to investigate, and you can see that unfortunately I am being fined. The police officer is fining my car because it is parked wrong. Okay, it's better to leave here now, because I can see that both of us are not going to find anything. We only got even more scared with all the discoveries that we had. Okay, I'm getting here. Unfortunately, I am going to be fined. He said, you are going to be fined because the car tire is almost flat. Am I seriously being fined for that? I thought it was for another reason. After all, the car is in the wrong spot. Now he is looking at the car. He said, that's true, there's that too. Thanks for reminding me. Okay, I can't believe this. It really would have been better if I had stayed quiet. So I'm going back here to the car, and he came here to hand over the ticket. Look, you are the worst police officer of all. He said, repeat that sentence and I will fine you again. Look, you are very weird, but I'm leaving here, and finally I'm going back home. I never want to see the police officer again. Great, now I just got back here. I think it's better for you to go back to your house. Today my day was simply terrible. And he grabbed the sword, and he's hitting it here on the ground. I don't know why he likes swords so much. I'm looking at the tickets that I received. This here is simply a lot of money. I don't have money to pay all of this. Okay, unfortunately I will have to go back to my house. Bob's cousin, can you lend me some money? I got many tickets, and I simply don't have money to pay all of this. He said, you don't need to anymore. Look at the television. I don't know what he is talking about. How do I not need to pay my tickets anymore? Okay, I'm watching television, but now apparently, the police officer simply disappeared. Okay, now who is going to come investigate the police officer's disappearance? But does that mean that I don't have to pay my tickets anymore? I was sleeping here, but I'm hearing a very loud sound coming from outside here. Okay, I don't know who woke me up in the middle of the night. I only know that this is unforgivable. I have to see why these people are shouting. Okay, I am leaving here, but apparently there is a guy running here. Tell me what is happening, because maybe I can help you. He said, they tried to make me disappear. That sounds like a lie, but now he came here running. He said, it isn't, I swear. And now he simply left here. I really don't know what he is running from, because he didn't even explain it properly. The only thing that I know is that he is my neighbor, but his house is on fire. I am coming here to investigate this better. Really, I don't know what is happening, but his house is on fire. But it looks like there is a person up ahead. But wait, that isn't a person. Actually, this here looks like a monster. Okay, he has every reason in the world to be scared, because the monster that is here is bizarre, but it is no longer here. Really, I don't know where it is. Actually, it is back here. It is basically staring at me. I don't know how it got here so quickly, but now Big just came out here, and the monster simply disappeared. Big, I think you accidentally saved me, and apparently he doesn't even know what I am talking about. Man, didn't you see the monster that was here? He said, what monster? Okay, it looks like he didn't see this, but this monster isn't here anywhere. It simply vanished, and now he is laughing a lot. He is treating all of this as if it were a joke. I don't know how he can think that all of this is funny. Now a few hours have passed. I am holding this sword, because if the monster appears here at the door, I will stop it. Actually, it is Bob's cousin who is here. Man, you come into my house without even warning me, and your hair looks very weird. He said, did you see that a good police officer came into the city? Now we we are safe. This is worse than it looks. If Bob's cousin thinks that a person is good, usually it is exactly the opposite. I don't want to keep living in fear. I want all of this to be solved. We who live in Brookhaven do not want our city to be destroyed. You can see that that guy's house was completely destroyed. I am not going to let that happen to my house. I am going to do everything to protect it, but now I am coming right here. Bob's cousin, do you promise that you will protect this house? This is my favorite house. I can't let it disappear, but now he is just eating. I have the impression that he doesn't even care about this. Apparently, this is the city's new police officer. I want to talk to him so I can help with the investigation. Okay, I'm going to get this car of mine. I am not going to let everyone here disappear. My neighbor simply vanished. We have to find where he is, and we have to bring him back to the city. But from what I am seeing, WX is coming back here to the city. Okay, I'm coming here first to talk to him. Man, what are you doing here? And by the way, are you from the FBI? I had no idea about that. He said, I came to understand how so many people are disappearing. Unfortunately, this is much worse than it looks. So then he went in here. The situation in the city is much worse than it looks. He said, if it were to rate from 0 to 10, how bad is the city? I think the fairest answer is 10. The city is very unsafe, and many people are disappearing, and nobody knows where these people are going. But I brought him to the police station. The only thing he doesn't know is that I also want to be part of this. I hope that I can investigate this together with them. He is talking to the police officer who let him go up there. Police officer, I also want to come here, because I am investigating the disappearances in the city. He said, are you on the investigation team? Yes, I am on the investigation team. WX can confirm that for you. He let me go up there. Look, thank you very much. I don't know how he didn't suspect anything, but now I am going up here. I am going to help you with this. And he is watching the footage of another guy who disappeared. Okay, I don't know this person specifically, but you can see that he disappeared out of nowhere. How is it possible for a person to disappear out of nowhere? So even he stood up here. He said, did you notice that before disappearing he talked to someone? Unfortunately, that is true. We have to go to the place where he disappeared. So both of us are coming down here. And where's the police officer? Man, don't tell me that the police officer disappeared too. But now WX just came back. He said, that's impossible. Who would kidnap him that quickly? Okay, for that I am getting here. I am watching all the footage. Really, I want to know where he went. But you can see that out of nowhere he simply vanished. In the same way that everyone here in the city is disappearing. This is much worse than it looks. For the first time, I am seeing him scared. Okay, we have to leave here and find out if more people are disappearing. But I don't know which car I should drive. But apparently, he is coming here in my car. Man, I am very scared. I don't even know what we should do in the investigation, but I think it is good to talk to neighbors first, and maybe we are going to get some clue about what is really happening here in the city. But now he grabbed this box. He said, it is already evident that you deserve this. I have no idea what is in this box, but he just handed this to me. I am happy that now I officially am part of the investigation team. We are coming here to investigate all of this, but strangely this house is on fire. Just look how weird. This house is on fire out of nowhere. This house will soon be completely destroyed, just like this other house that is almost falling apart. Now WX is coming here. He is opening this door. Wait, first we need the gas mask. That is very important. Great, now I am wearing this. And he is also wearing this gas mask. Now I think we can go in here. So he is opening the door. Okay, I am coming here very carefully. How did this house start catching on fire out of nowhere? This literally makes no sense at all. But WX is seeing something. Man, don't get too close, because there is a lot of fire here. He said, look at how weird that is. I am looking here, and there is a green liquid on the ground. Okay, what could that mean? I think it is better to get out of here, because this fire is very dangerous, so both of us are getting out. Do you have any idea what is happening? He said, no, but this house belongs to the police officer. Okay, this is terrible. This house belonged to that police officer who simply disappeared. There is something much worse happening here. Now a few weeks have passed, and I am investigating all of this. I am watching all the cameras in the city to try to find more clues, but this is almost impossible. He is also helping me, but this is terrible. The impression I have is that we are not making progress in the investigation, and now he just got here too. Look, your beard looks very ugly. He said, now there are only 4 people in the city, when before there were 40. So does that mean that some person is going to disappear today? He doesn't know either. Look, you didn't need to remove your beard, but I am trying to understand when people disappear. The impression I have is that all of this is completely random. The people in the city are very scared. So much so that they are protecting their houses. And now Bob's cousin has become a professional ninja. So much so that somehow he is simply flying. And I know how he did that, but now WX just stood up. And can you tell me why you were scared? He said, I realized that people only disappear when they are alone. Now that you said that, it actually makes a lot of sense. When the police officer disappeared, there was nobody near him. That applies to everyone. Me and him did not disappear because we are close. And Bob's cousin and Big did not disappear because they are also very close. Okay, this is much worse than it looks. We have to gather everyone together so that no person is alone. And now Bob's cousin came back in here, and we have to go there now. We cannot leave him alone. Okay, WX just got here. Let's go there to stop them from disappearing. Big and Bob's cousin can simply disappear just because there is nobody near them. Let's do this. You go to Big's house and look for him. Meanwhile, I am going to look for Bob's cousin, but he can't get in here, so he is going to have to go behind his house through this part. Okay, I am getting right here. Bob's cousin, I hope you are here. And he really is. I don't know how you fly, but Bob's cousin, you have to follow me. Everyone who is alone is literally disappearing. He said, I already knew that. Wait, so you already knew that, and And you never told anyone? He said, yes, you never asked. Man, you should have told me. That could have helped in the investigation. And now WX just came out, and he said he is not here anymore. Okay, this is worse than it looks. And now you can see that gas started leaking in his house. Soon, this house is going to start catching on fire, and soon it will also be destroyed. Another house just got set on fire here in Brookhaven, which indicates that one more person disappeared. So Bob's cousin is looking here. He said, why is it that when someone disappears their house is destroyed? I don't know either. That question you asked is like asking you, why are you flying? There simply is no answer. He said, of course there is. It's cool. Now a few months have passed, and we are going back home. We no longer live in the same house as before. Now I am coming back here to our new base, and every time we are going to do something, everyone here has to go together. So now I am coming here to the front. Our base is near the sea. We built it in an improvised way, but we are back home. Okay, I just got out, and Bob's cousin is flying even inside the car. Bob's cousin, can you stop flying for a bit? I also wanted to fly. This is starting to make me angry. He said, you just have to become a ninja, and you'll be like me. Unfortunately, I don't have time to train, but now he grabbed the sword. He said, then I will teach you. Okay, I accept. Wait, but where is WX? I am coming here to find him. He simply is not in here. Man, we forgot about WX, and now he disappeared. He said, could he be hiding? But of course not. He would never do something like that, considering everything that is happening. And now even he ended up falling to the ground. Okay, I am going to try to find WX. He can't have disappeared out of nowhere, but Bob's cousin, stay close here. You cannot leave my field of vision no matter what. And now he understood that. Man, where could he be? I can't believe that he simply vanished. But he is not here at the beach either. Bob's cousin, this is worse than it looks. He disappeared, and it is our fault, because he thought we were following him, and now not even he is believing this. Now it is a little later, and both of us are coming here to downtown to get food, because both of us are very hungry. But I taught Bob's cousin a secret technique. This technique is very simple. He has to follow me wherever I go. That way, neither of us is going to disappear. But now we are getting here to the market to get food. Now follow me. You really can't stop following me. Okay, I am going to do some shopping. He is coming here too. Okay, I am going to get some fruit. This is going to be very important, but he is very sad. He said, there is no candy here, but of course not. The candy is in the other store that is closed off, but later we are going to go there to see if there is candy available. For now, I am going to keep buying food. Great, I got a lot of things. I think that is already enough. But where is Bob's cousin? He is not here in the market. Actually, he is going over there to the candy store. Okay, this is worse than it looks. I am coming here running after him, and he simply vanished. He is not here anymore. He is not even in the candy store. He simply vanished, but now this monster appeared behind me. This here is scary. But who is this person who is up ahead? Now he hit the sword on the ground, and this monster disappeared. Man, tell me who you are. But now he grabbed this paper. Okay, he handed this to me. It says, press the right button, and everything will go back to normal. And up ahead here there are two buttons, but I don't know which one is the right one. He said, if you get it wrong, you disappear with all of them who also got it wrong. So all of them took this test and ended up getting it wrong. So there is something very strange, because at least one of them should have gotten this right, unless he is lying. Man, if I press this button, none of them are going to come back. And if I press this other button, none of them are going to come back either. So I choose to press no button. I know that is not going to change anything. And now you can see that he is laughing a lot. He said, you made the right decision. Congratulations. Now we are on another day. Okay, I just woke up. I don't know what happened, but everyone ended up coming back. They are also waking up. Even this police officer stood up and simply went back to work. You can see that Big is back, and even WX. So he stood up over there. He said, how did I end up here? And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, you just have to become a channel member, and I'll add you on Roblox.